Okay, folks, I am live. Good afternoon to everybody. I've had a kind of a rough day, so I'm trying to get myself together. This is going to be the 2024 D special reveal. And how is everybody doing this evening? I'm going to attempt this in a slightly different fashion from that which I normally do. I'm going into the actual reveal now, and I'm just going to take these in order as I get through them. I'm going to have to create a bag for everybody. Hang on just a moment. I'm going to do this kind of sort of how I do the pulls. I'll just create a bag for each person. I have flip inserts here that are flips that are marked with each of the 3 different die varieties we expect to be able to find in this. And I will go ahead and attribute and put your coins in the proper holders now, and these will get mailed to you with the reveals. Let's see. I can get some more flip inserts out here. Okay. I have the microscope up and showing. Yes, I do. And I'm going to get started by reaching in my completely mixed up bag of goodies, because there is no telling who gets what and when and where. And I'm going to go ahead and take care of first name first and move on through the list. Ant is first. Ant gets 10 coins. So here is Ant's first. Let me get this adjusted just right so we can see what we're looking for. There's 3 different double dies that we're looking for. It's 2 different obverses and 1 reverse. This is one of the 2 obverses right here. This is DDO2. It's 1DO002. It's an eyelid that kind of tucks back behind the ear just a little bit. And so I'm going to get a 1DO2 insert, put it in here. And so what you end up with, here, let me turn my camera on real quick just so you guys can watch what I'm doing here on the desk. I can't see my chat because of what I'm doing here. Let's see. There we go. All right. Yeah, everybody can hear me just fine, I hope. Okay, so this is what Ant's coin looks like now. It is in a 2024 D1DO2 holder, ready to go to Ant. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. Here's coin number 2 for Ant. Let's look at the reverse first, just to see. It's not that. So I gotta turn it up toward the light like this so I can see. This one is nothing. So this one will go just in a plain insert, plain flip, just like this. And so if you get a plain flip, that means you didn't get one. If you get a marked flip, it means you did. Pretty simple. There is a number 1. That is a DDO1. So I'm going to put that in a DDO1 holder. So you get the idea. So for right now, Ant has a DDO1, a DDO2, and a normal coin with 7 more to go through. This one is nothing. And all he lacks is a DDR1, and he's got all 3 different ones. That's not anything. So, normal coin. And the normal coins, I'll let them share a flip so that there would be 2 per flip. And Ant's next coin is a DDO1. DDO1 right there. So, yeah, these things are coming out real nice. in these particular rolls. Getting quite a number of them. So you guys should get loaded down if you got enough of these coins. Got nothing on that side. There it is. I saw it briefly. There we go. And you can see that extra ridge line right there. That is the DDR one. So that's the double die reverse. So he gets one of those. I'm going to put it obverse in. So that when he flips it over, it'll show the reverse. And 4 coins remain. Here's the first one. DD01. Oops. Yep, DD01. My hands are so clean, they're dry. It's hard to grip coins. Next one is not a double die obverse. It is the double die reverse. So he gets another double die reverse. This is going kind of like how I thought it would. Second to last coin for Ant. And nothing on the obverse. What about the reverse? And it is normal on the reverse. So a normal coin. And his last coin. Normal obverse. Normal reverse. So he gets another normal coin. So altogether, this is Ant's pull right here. So he's got 2 normal coins, a double die reverse one, a double die obverse one, another reverse one, another obverse one, 2 more normal coins, an obverse one, and an obverse 2. So if you're counting, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double dies in 10 coins. I'm telling you, folks, these things are very abnormally loaded. You 1 in 3 coins to get a double die out of any of these. And then I put your bag together just like that and stick these in there flat. And I will pull them out, wrap them, and stick them back in when we get finished. So there's Ant. 10 coins in, 10 coins out. Got all 3 different varieties. Next up is going to be Beth L. Beth L got 6. Beth L gets 6. So I'll reach in my little bag of wonder and grab the next 6 coins. 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. Now, I'm going to do this just a little bit different. I'm going to put them on my stick and run them through using the stick. It'll go a little bit faster that way. And we'll still be able to see everything. I moved my mic a little bit here. Hope everybody can still hear me just fine. So, get this focused into the stick. These aren't all going to be turned the right way to begin with, but we're going to give it a shot and see what we can do here. Here's the first one, is a DDO1. Yep, DDO1. The first coin. Second coin. Nothing on the obverse. And I'm going to flip it over. And look at the reverse. Nothing on the reverse. That's a normal coin. Next one is a DDO1. So a DDO1 for the next coin. The next coin is nothing on the obverse. So we'll check it for the reverse. There's another one, nothing on the obverse. And another one, nothing on the obverse. Let's check the reverses of these 3 coins to see if she got one of the double die reverses. If anybody out there decides they want to belly up to the bar and throw their contribution in on this project here, it's $2.50 a coin. So she got 4 normal coins. So she got 2 double dice and 4 normal coins. That would be the 30%, 33%, 1/3, 34% actually is what it worked out to be that I was talking about. And worked above the line on those. Beth L did not get above the line. She worked right on the line. The coin vault. I sent all of the invoices out yesterday. If you did not receive it, check your spam. And check to be sure that you gave me the right email address to begin with. And you'll take 3, okay? You are going to end up going at the end of the line. But I'll put you in for 3. And I'll do that right now. Okay, I got you in for 3. You'll go at the end of my line, which is actually quite long. Let's see, Carl. Okay, let me do it this way. Data sort. I'm getting where I got people split up among themselves. Let me change this real quick. For those who had attended or planned on attending my reveals earlier today, I had a kind of a rough day chasing down my wife's ID. Never found it. Ended up having to go to the DMV to get her a driver's license on the fritz because she had to travel today. And that became a serious issue all into its own. And then I was worn out from that and ended up sleeping half the afternoon. So my apologies to everyone whom we did not get to today as far as reveals are concerned, but that will change tomorrow. We'll get back into them. So I got 20 coins for Carl. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Nope, he paid for 23. 20, 1, 2, 3. Got almost a half a roll here. Well, let's see what we can do with that. I'm going to go through looking for obverses first. Then we'll come back through, flip them over, look for reverses. Get everybody in the proper little holders. And get Carl made up in an envelope. We're ready to go. This will be the largest order we've got. All right, 23 coins. Let's get started. Here's the beginning. That's not an obverse. Not an obverse. Not an obverse. This one appears to be a number 1. And it is. And number 1. Not an obverse. There's a number 2. So he's got both obverses already. Nothing. Nothing. That is 1. I just can't see it well at this angle. Okay, that's a number 1. Let's see. Hang on, let me get this so I can see my chat again. There we go. Okay, I appreciate it, Coin Vault. We'll get it taken care of. I trust you're not trying to rip me off or anything, so we'll get it all straightened out. Going through, continue looking at Carl's coins here for double die obverses. And there's another number 1 right there. Let's see. Right there. So that's another number 1. That's my third number 1. I only have one number 2 so far. That's not 1. That's not 1. That's not 1. That is not 1. I gotta get the bottom, the earlobe, out of shadow so I can see. Okay, he only got 1. Obverse number 2 out of nearly a half a roll worth of coins. That doesn't shine well, but he got 1. Here's a looking for the double die reverse now. Let me twist all these around so that we can see them well. Sometimes it depends. With some of these, it depends on the direction they're facing as to whether or not you can see what you're looking for. So it makes a good argument to go ahead and get them pointed in the direction you're looking to get them. Right here in the beginning, so they're all kind of twisted the right way. There we go. Okay. Makes this a lot easier. Not 1. Not 1. That's not 1. Again, no. 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 There we go. That's one of them. No. No again. No again. No. Let's see. Wow. Got 1. Wow. So that didn't quite meet the mark. But he got 1 of each. So he got 3 of number 1, 1 of number 2, and 1 of the reverse number 1. So I will get those put in holders for him. So when he gets them, he'll know what they are and can relook at all of the other coins to be sure I didn't miss one, because he has an example of each. Come on, coins. I shall behave. These things are so new and so slick. They don't perform well, and my fingers are not performing well right now either. Growling now. There we go. I'll get used to this soon. This is my largest order out of all of them, so I didn't get started until a little bit late. I would prefer to finish this before 9 o'clock, as I know it's going to take quite a while to get finished, because I just did half of a reveal right there. 23 coins. All right, so that is what is for Carl. Write his name on a bag. We're going to get this finished today. We're going to get through all of these. And Carl's bag is big and thick. All right, next up is Coins and Ghouls. Coins and Ghouls got 6. There's 3, 6. All right. Let me flip back to studio. And there we are. Okay. So, here's Coins and Ghouls 6. There's 1. I can't... That's a number 1. That's a DDO 1. That one is a nothing. 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 And that one is a nothing. So let's flip over and see if we got the DDR in any of these. That's not. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. And that one's not. Okay, so these are all normal coins, except for a single number 1. But there's more. I'm going to make sure everybody here who got 5 coins or more is going to get at least one of each of the double dice. So you don't have to worry about that. If you bought 5 coins or more, you're going to get at least one of each of the double dice. Let me get all these bags out of here. All right, Coins and Ghouls. So right now, he's only got the 1 double die in there, but he's going to get one of each of the others. We don't have to worry about that. I don't want anybody here to go shorthanded. So Crispy, my second largest order, gets 20. So get the first 20 coins that come to finger and put them on the stick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I might try to do this every time I just accidentally happen to get into a honey hole treasure trove. That's 15, 16, 17. I got 20 in my hand. So 18, 19, 20. There we go. Okay. No. 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 There's a number 2 right there. Nothing. 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 So pretty soon you guys will all know the 1, the 2, and the 3. The 1 obverse, 2 is an obverse, and then the 1 reverse. Still looking for our first number 1. You see how heavy they were for Ant? That's just how it works out. He did not get a single one of the others. So we'll have to supplement that with my continued going through the rolls that I have and pulling die varieties out. Just to be sure everybody has all three of the different ones. Wow. There's one. That's the double die reverse. Nope. Nope. And last coin. Nope. So he has one of the number 2s and one of the reverse, but not the number 1, which will take care of it. We will take care of it. Gotta remember to bring this back over so I can see you guys chit-chatting. Hey, Ant. Man, you got a pile, dude. You got a good pile. You're getting much better off than the other guys have so far. I don't remember exactly what you ended up with, but you got more than one of each. Whereas, like, I'm just finishing up Crispy right now, and Crispy ordered 20 coins and got a total of 2 double dies. $20 coin order, got 2 double dies. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that everybody who ordered 5 coins or more gets at least one of each of the double dies. Alright, so there's Crispy. Next up, let's see, what do I have next up? DC. DC gets 7. 5, 6, 7. Let's see how this goes for DC. DC, you in the house? Let's see what DC got here. Back out just a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to do. Make it just a little dimmer. Get my lighting under control. Get everything under control. Got nothing there. Got nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. There's a number 2. So that's what that looks like at this magnification. Let's see if we can get him a number 1. Last 2 coins here. And no. No number 1 in the last 2 coins. Wait a minute, what is this? Okay, yeah, no, that's not a number 1. Let's flip them over and see if we get the reverse. should show pretty clearly like this. I got my lighting under control. Nope. Okay, so we will get his number 2 in a holder, and then we'll make sure he has one of each before we're done. I'll go back through them tonight after we get finished with the show and make sure everybody has die 1, die 2, and die reverse number 1. They can be tricky. They're a little difficult to deal with under a scope, but they're okay. I mean, they aren't too bad. All right, let me get DC's envelope done here. And get these coins tossed in there. And next up will be Dan McCumber. Dan McCumber gets 6. Yeah, Carl, we found a number of the goodies, but unfortunately you did not partake easily in those. We got you just a couple of double dies out of 23 coins purchased. What we're going to do is I'm going to make sure that you have at least one of each of the different double dies before I send off these packages, because it's just not fair to pay what you did and not get anything out of it. I had thought that these were 1 in 3, basically. 1 double die out of 3 coins. And it is not quite working out that way for many people. They tend to be a little more scarce, I guess. No double die obverses in DC's bunch here. Let's see. Let's look at these reverses and see if we get anything. Was this isn't DC. Who did I say this was? Somebody else. I don't remember. I can't have all of it up on screen at once. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be manually pulling 3 coins for whomever this is. Dan. That's right, Dan. Because Dan got nothing in the natural pull. Not really even sure how that happened, but he should have gotten 2 double dies out of that. And turns out he got none. But you know what? The chances are the chances. I mean, this is just how they come up in the rolls. Basically, what I did was I saved us a lot of time having to open up rolls. And I opened the rolls already and poured them into a bag. So they should still be 1 out of 3. I opened a total of 4 rolls prior to the show and looked at the 4 rolls. And with no particular order to the dies received, my first roll generated 18 coins, 18 varieties. My second roll did 17, my third roll did 17, and my fourth roll got 16. So Doug gets 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on, 5. And here's 5. Watch all 5 of his be double dies. I mean, it's just, that's how it works. You never know what you're gonna get. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. And that's a no. So got no obverses out of this. There's one of the reverses right there. You can see that second. You're looking right here at that second line. So that's one of the reverses. And That's it. So you got one of the reverses out of 5 coins, which, I mean, that's better than the odds that, well, better than what Carl was working with, better than what Crispy worked with. I must have gotten really lucky in that first 4 rolls I opened. Let's see. These are for Doug. Doug, I will be placing one each of the 2 double die obverses in your pouch before I send it. Who's next? I'll take care of Eric later. Eric, Sergeant First Class, ordered 3. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him 5 and do the same thing, and then we can talk about payment later. No, a no, a no, a no, and a no. So all 5 of those coins came up blank on the obverse. What about the reverse? I get them flipped over, and we've got a big no. There's one. Double die reverse there. So he got the same thing. 1 double die reverse, and it happened to be in the same position, coin number 2. So that's for Eric, SFC. Get his bag done. Get his coins in his bag. And I will talk with him later. Alright. Farm Dog. Farm Dog comes in with a strong 10 coins. Let's hope these produce. Getting kind of tired of the non-production here. 10 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Somebody's gonna get a pile of goodies here. I just know it. Somebody will get a pile of goodies. I think it was Ant who got the pile. 1. There's a number 1. That's a number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a number 2. So he's got a number 1 and a number 2 obverse. And just one of each. But out of 10 coins, kind of to be expected. 10 coins, you expect 3 double dies out of 10 coins is the expectation. So let's see if he gets a reverse or if I have to find one for him. There we go. There's a reverse. So he got both obverses and a reverse out of 10 coins. Is that another reverse? I think it is. It is. That's another reverse. It's a second reverse out of 10 coins. And that's what he got. He got one of each of the obverses and a reverse. 2 reverses, I'm sorry. Got one of each of the obverses and 2 of the reverses, all in 10 coins. You answer me how these things distribute themselves, because I don't know. I pulled out 4 rolls, got an average of 17 per roll. 17 into 50 is 34%. So I just kind of thought they would all work out that way. I was actually very surprised to find that I was getting over 15 coins per roll in goodies. But that's, I guess, the way the cookie crumbles, right? So Farm Dog. Comes out the same as he had requested the other day. I was going to get him one of each at $25 total. I said, hey, wait, we've got a reveal coming up for the regulars. We've got a reveal coming up for the regulars. Blue Devil Soccer, good day, sir, good day. What are the die states? Medium-ish. They're going to be the same as if... Wait a minute, you wanted 20, Eric? I got you 5. Don't worry about it. You don't need more right now. If you're just looking for one of each, you're going to get that. So let me see who is next. Jackalope Herdmaster comes up next with 6. I've got 6 here. Let's see what happens. I'll be doing reveals most of the day tomorrow, most of the day on Thursday. Get myself all caught up. I've got like 7 or 8 rolls to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that what I said? No, I said 6. All right, well, whatever. 7's good enough. Let's see what he gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing on the obverse. Nothing on the obverse. Let's go this other way here and see what we get. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one of them. There's a reverse right there. Got our doubled line. Man, that's coin number 6 out of 7. Oh, and number... This one... Wait a minute. Did I mess that up? I think I messed up. I picked up the wrong coin. Yeah, number 5. Got it. All right. Number 6 is nothing. And number 7 is nothing. So he got 1 double die reverse out of his batch. But that's okay. That's okay. He's going to end up with the same thing everybody else who gets 5 or more coins out of this is going to get. Why? Because I'm Santa Claus. Make sure everybody gets all loaded up. I kind of wished that it was going to be the 1 and 3 thing, but it doesn't seem to be working out that way. Let's see. Jackalope envelope. I'm kind of settled into a routine here. This isn't so hard to do after all. All right, Joseph. Joseph got 5. These are all MDS. They're all from the same box of coins, which means they were all minted at about the same time, which means that whatever I've got listed on the website, what those look like are pretty much exactly what you're going to end up with because they're from the same source. The dies don't go through EDS, MDS, LDS that fast. All in one box, they're all going to be the same die state. Not the same between each other. That just happens to happen out that way. But each die starts and ends a box in the same die state. Really no difference. All right, let's see. First coin, second coin, there's a number 1. You can see it, not easily, but you can see it. Now you can see it better. There's a number 1. All right. That's coin 2. Here's coin 3, nothing. Coin 4, nothing. Coin 5, nothing. And you guys, if you get these coins, and don't just cast away the ones that you think are normal, because, well, we still know very little about 2024 D-Link and Sense, and you guys are getting a few of them here, so please check through what you get that I called normal, because they may not be. All right. We do not get one of the reverses in his coins. We got Overs number 1 and nothing else there, so we're going to take care of that. We're going to take care of that issue. So Joseph. Yeah. See, Mickey from here in North Carolina. Anybody hear Blue Devils, they're thinking Duke University. That comes up first. Duke. Let's see who's next. Malcolm is next in the list. Malcolm got 4. I'm going to say he got 5. I'll put him in here for 5. 2. If anybody else has requested that they want in, and I did not say anything to them, respond to them about it, please let me know, so that I can be sure I see whom all wanted in. Ho, IT. Good day to you. Let's see. There's a number 2. There's a number 2, and this is for Malcolm. So I've got a number 2. What do I have here? It's a nothing, a nothing, and a nothing. So he got number 2, not number 1. What about the double die reverse? No. Did not get the DDR. So Malcolm gets a number 2 in his natural pull. I'll make sure he gets one of each. It's because you people are my family. I can't let my family do without. I have done some 2024 Phillies. Didn't get anything in them. I got a minor double deer, and I left it out. Decided I didn't want to mess with it. It was really, really hard to photograph. And that's just not enough. Oh, boy. Malcolm, I need you to make sure that you're updated with as far as your address is concerned, because I know you don't live in Florida anymore. You got smart, too. And moved out of hell. Let's see. Next up will be Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas got 10. I'm just reaching in this bag and grabbing enough coins to do the job. Nothing particular about them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's a number 1. There's another number 1. A little bit of a marked up coin, but he's got number 1 in there. There's a number 2. So he's got a number 1. He's got a number 2. He's got 2 number 1s and a number 2. Let's see what we do for reverses. See how that thing there comes out of there. See how we do. There's a first coin. First coin, double die reverse. There's another one. Oh, first and last one. So he's got 2 number 1s, a number 2, and a reverse. 2 reverses, I'm sorry. Out of 10 coins. Sometimes things just don't seem fair. And then my mama told me fair is a weather condition. Don't nothing come out equal. Ever. Oh, IT, we have established that the Blue Devils is a high school team. So don't get your feathers ruffled up about the Duke Devils. She's not a Duke Devil. All right, Jackalope, I appreciate that. We will do that. Let me get this envelope ready, and I'll get you entered, and then I'll hop back to you at the end. Let's see, who was it this time around? Mark Thomas. If whomever is messaging me happens to be in this chat right now, I'm not looking at messaging, I'm working. So please just comment if you need to say something. Otherwise, whomever can wait. All right, let's see. Who's next? Mickey Fur. Mickey Fur got 15. And 15 for Scooter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 for Mickey. Let's see what we get. There's a nothing, a number 2. So he got number 2 already. There's another nothing. Another nothing. You're the one. Rubber ducky. Oh, I don't even know why I'm doing that. There's another number 2. Got 2 number 2s. Got 2 number 2s. Did not get the number 1. And 15 coins. Let's see about reverses. The first coin is. For your very first coin is a reverse. There's the second, the third, and see. No. You notice how dirty these coins are. They came straight out of bank rolls like this. Got that planchet wash issue going on. There's another one. That planchet wash can get kind of nasty. There's another one. So he's got 3 of the reverses. So what I'm going to do for Mickey is I'm going to swap out one of his reverses and put a number 1 obverse in there, and he gets all of them. And I get to use that reverse for somebody else. Because I may end up short trying to be the dream maker for everybody. Sometimes I amaze myself, but sometimes I'm also just human. So, we'll just have to see how that works out. Alright. I'm getting all of Mickey's normal coins together. Alright, reverses, 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Uno, dos, and tres. And then has 2 obverse number 2s, which are scarcer, it seems, than number 1. Get him a bag. All right. Got that done. I'm going to get Jackalope put in for another. You wanted 10 more. So there's. There we go. Got Jackalope in for another 10. All right. After Mickey is Otis. Otis gets 5. One, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. All right, let's see what we have for Mr. Otis. Well. And nothing on the obverse. Let's check the reverse. See, we can't allow that to happen. Oh. There's a reverse. I don't have to make up for that. There's 1. And he got 2 of them. That's a reverse as well. Double die reverse number 2. So he got 2 of the reverse and none of the obverses. So then what I'll do is I'll trade him out of one of his reverses and get him another obverse. Get him the obverses that he's missing, both of them. This lasts about as long as a pool would for anyone. Of course, I've got some after-school homework to do, but I'm all right with that. Let's see. Carl, I think you got at least one of each. How much for 10 Mohawks? $25. They're $2.50 a pop. Okay, so I've got no other wishes. I'm just reading as I go along. Paul Hampton gets 3. So for Paul Hampton's 3, let's see what we do here. There's Paul Hampton's first. He got a number 2. And his second, nothing obverse. 3, nothing obverse. So he's got a number 2 out of 3 coins. And on the reverse side, nothing and nothing. So he got a number 2. And a normal coin for each of the others. I am going to need to grab more bags before I get too far along. I can afford to do at least another 1 or 2. Richard Sappington gets 5. Sandigger for 20. Yes, I can do that, sir. And Mohawk, yes, I'll get you 10. Okay, let me go down here and Mohawk for 10. And Sandigger for 20. That's got that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just making sure I got my paperwork correct. Otis, Paul Hampton, Richard Sappington. Let's see. All right, got Richard started up. Let's see, 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of expecting pretty much anyone who has 5 coins to get at least 1 double die, at least 1. Here's Richard. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You got nothing on the obverses. Let's check the reverse side for him. There's 1. See that bar, the bar right under E pluribus unum. The bottom side of it has 2 borders. Not supposed to, but it does. That's one of the reverses. See, this one has a single border, not a double die. Another one, not a double die, not a double die, and that is a double die. So he got 2 of the double die reverses. So Richard will get 2 of these little guys here. That has the 2024 D1DR001. He will get each of his double die reverses in one of those. And then he has 3 normal coins that would be packed in a flip. And then everybody will get packaged together into an envelope, a little baggie, for the ride home. Thank you, Richard. Up next, Roy Wheeler. Roy gets 10. And out of here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 and 5 is 10. All right. 82, 82, 82, 246. Let's see. Nope. 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 There's a number 1. Let me check this one again. Make sure tain't nothing. Okay, tain't nothing. There's a number 1. So we have a number 1 double eyelid. And nothing else. Okay. Got a number 1 double eyelid. Let's check the revoices. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That is a no. That one is turned the wrong way, so I can't really see. That's a no. A no. There's one. That's one of them right there. A no and a no. Okay, so we have one number 1 obverse. We have one number 1 reverse. And the rest are normal coins. There we go. And there we go. And Roy gets a bag. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Shiny Coin Guy gets 10. Make sure Frostbite is in. Let me see. I do not have Frostbite in. What did Frostbite actually tell me he wanted in? Because I did not see it. Oh, I see now. Looking for a response. Did you get me in? Come on. Am I in on this? Question mark, question mark, question mark. How many did you want, Frosty? Because I did not put you in, and I don't see your request for a particular number. Maybe I don't have it, but I can't really read back through all of this looking for it. Frosty wants 10. Okay, I'll get Frosty 10. Thank you, Malcolm. Alright, my next here is Shiny Coin Guy. So let me get Shiny Coin Guy a bag. Get his 10 coins out of the bag of wonder. All right. It's very rare that you get a single source of material that will contain 3 different nice dye varieties. And I generally don't ever search through real modern, this high modern stuff. That is a number, that's a number 2. Or is it? No, that's a number 1. It's been bisected by a shiner. But when I got these, I was like, yeah, this kind of thing needs to be shared. That is a number 1. The other one was a number 2. I'm still learning these somewhat. Let me get these out together and be sure. Okay. Oof. What was one of my markers on those? I think I can find my markers right now. That's definitely a number 1 right there. That one appears to also be a number 1. For now, I'm going to put them in the number 1 spot. I'll look at them again. Okay. Definitely didn't get another one. Let me go back and look at these again, just to be sure. So I don't want anybody to come out short. Okay, so there's two obverses there, but I know one of them's a number 1. The other one I can't really tell without looking with both eyes. Straight up, straight in. Okay, so no. There's one. A reverse. This might be... Nope. No. Okay, got one of the reverses. And then we got what I believe is 2 number 1s on the obverse and a number 1 on the reverse. Okay, I got shiny packed up and ready to go. Alright, shiny coin guy. One and done. Surg gets 8. Surg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta get 2 more out of the bag. 7, 8. All right, let's see what we get. That's a number 2 for sure. So that other one was a second number 1. This is what number 2 looks like. It's stuck to the back of the ear. And number 1 is like a second earlobe altogether. There's another number 2. Okay, so we got 2 of the number 2s, no number 1. So basically, Shiny Coin Guy can trade with Surg, and they can both have both obverses, which is what I will end up doing. There is a reverse. He got 1 reverse. So that worked out, right? Got 2 of the number 2 obverses and 1 of the reverses. He's going to swap with Shiny on one of the obverses so they can each have an example of all 3 dies. This is how families do things. This is how we do it. Alrighty. Surg. Mighty Surg. Okay, Sissy now has 3. Now, anybody who wants me to do a pull for them after the show, I will keep a load of the randomly sorted coins for a while, as in like 3 or 4 days, 5 days. There's a reverse. So she gets 1 reverse. Oh, I can't remember which coin. I think it was number 2. Second coin. Yes, the second coin. Okay. There we go with it. All right, you'll have to excuse me while I go get more bags here in just a second. I had to be buying stock in some of these plastic companies. They're getting rich on me. All right, Mr. Horn for 10. I wouldn't even know these exist if I hadn't had a couple of busted rolls in a box. I went ahead and looked at them. And then since then, I've looked at probably 20 rolls of shields. I'm kind of digging the whole idea at this point. All right. There's Stan's 10. Get Stan's name written on a bag before I forget who it is. All right, almost to the bottom of the initial list. There's a number 1. That's what that looks like. A nothing, a nothing, a nothing, a nothing, a nothing. I don't like it when this happens. There's another number 1. So we got 2 number 1s. And that's it. Okay, so we'll flip over to the reverse side. And we see if we get any of the reverses. No. Really? Not a single one. Not a single one. Got 2 of the obverse number 1 and nothing else. Now, okay. Yeah, sometimes I have to close my mouth while I'm doing things so I don't mess up, right? Okay, Stan has his. I'm sure that the striking pressure is lower because it's a softer composite of metal, I believe. Somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think zinc is a little softer than copper. Let's see here, who's next? Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that? I put 10 on Stan. I should have put 20. So let's get another 10 coins out. Whoops. En Dio 3 Tesera Bendi Exi Ifta Ochto Enea Deca. There. Stan's second 10. Let's call this his second 10. So he got 20. So he should get more. Let's see. Another number 1. He's getting plenty of number 1s. Number 2 seems to elude him. There's a number 2. Right there. Very last coin. Very last coin gets a number 2. Let's check for reverses. Let's see what happens. He did not get a reverse in the first bunch. Here's one right there. So this bunch of 10, he gets more than one of each. So it's a toss-up, boys and girls. He's above the averages already and gets another double die reverse. So he's got 3 reverses and 1 of each of the obverses. This is almost 50% out of this half dozen coin, or actually nearly a dozen, 10. Why don't we have a word for 10? You know, it should be like a deci. Can we get a deci of coins? Nobody would know what that means. A deci of coins. Can we get a decapack? A decathopop? I don't know. Why don't we have a word for 10 of something? We've got a word for 12. You know, a 6-pack seems to be rather common. Oh. All right, Stan did end up getting all 3 dies. And I think he ended up with a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double dies out of the entire lot. 6 out of 20 does cover the spread. Hang on. Having technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, seriously, come on. Okay, I gotta take all the coins out before I can put any of them back in. And one falls out. Great. Great. Let's see. Okay, it's not one of the double dice. Behave. Oh my God. Really? It happened again. The coin just fell straight completely out. What happened? Let me... Seven. Okay. This is not going to happen again. This will not happen again. Okay, 20 coins doesn't like to fit in the bag. Alright, there we go. Alright, Stan is done. Taco John got 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Captain, we have 10. Yay! A decad, a decadence. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dirty Water. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Daya. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. This is for Taco John. There's a number 1. Number 1, double deer. Do we get a number 2? There is a number 2. That is a number 2. And another number 2. See, some people just have all the luck. There's another number 1. So we got 2 1s and 2 2s. And then from the backside, we only got 6 coins left. Let's see what he got. A nope, a nope, a nope. There's one. That's a double die. So he got at least 1 of each out of 10 coins. In fact, he's at 50%. He got 5 regular coins and 5 double dies. $64. What about a 64 nickel? Somebody got something with a 64 nickel? Oh, let me spend a little time here on Taco's goodies. Got to make sure they're all in the right holders. And through this entire thing, my dog has been sleeping. Yay! My dog enjoys sleeping on his time off. Wait a minute. Yes, that's right. He works to sleep. Taco John. All right, next up is the coin vault. The coin vault, let's see, the coin vault gets 3. Coin vault, are you here? Now check your 3 coins. See what you get. Here we go. There's a number 1. Got a number 1. Got another number 1. Got 2 number 1s. Got 2 DDO1s out of that. Jeez and crow, man. You're getting it. Get these in here, and then we'll flip it over and see what that other coin is. If it is a double die reverse, you'd be batting 100%. A cool 100. Let's see. Is it? No. That one's the normal coin. But we do have 2 of the number 1s for you. So. A proof nickel. WDDR 40. Now, I don't know if I got any of those or not. I got a lot of rolls, but don't know if any of them are double dice. Let's see who's up next. Tripwit gets 1. What do you say we give Tripwit 3? Just to give him a chance, right? A chance in hell. Trip's gonna get 3. Let's see. That's a number 1. That's a nothing. And that's a nothing. So we got 1 number 1. Right straight up. Let's flip him over and see if he gets the reverse. Yes, he does. There is a double die reverse here. So he gets a reverse and an obverse number 1 in 3 coins. So that's for Trip. Next up will be Jackalope for his second 10. So, Jackalope, the second 10. Is the sequel as good as the original movie? Let's find out. All of us together. Everyone do the wave now. All around the stadium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see. What did Jackalope get the first time around? Let's see here. What did he buy? He got 5, right? He got 1 reverse. 1 reverse is what he got last time around, so let's see what he gets. Looking for obverses. There's a number 1. Another number 1. Another number 1. And that's it. No number 2s, but he'll get one. I'll just swap him out of number 1 for the number 2. Let's check the reverses here and see if he got any more of the double die reverses. How about a no and a no and a no and a no and a no, no, no. And that's going to be all of it. Let's go back and check again, just to be sure. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he got 3 of the number 1 obverses. Well, you came up with 1 reverse, and then you ended up with 1 reverse and 3 obverse number 1s. Still no obverse number 2. But like I said last time, I'll make sure that you get a full set either way. These things are more elusive specifically than by the bunch, meaning you can find 5 double dies before you find 1 of each, at least. I went through one of the rolls I went through. It seemed that the first half of the roll, the first 25 coins when I went through them, were all the obverse double dice. And then of the last 25 coins in a roll, all the ones I find are reverse double dice. It doesn't seem to have a lot of rhyme or reason. It's just one of those cases of it is what it is. Carl says he wants 10 more. I can do that, Carl. Hopefully you get a whole pile of them. All right, let me get Carl down for 10 more. Nope, that's not what I said. AR. There. Okay, Carl's down for 10 more. Let's see, who is next? After Jackalope's second 10 comes Mohawk's 10. Mohawk for 10. Let's see what we can do to find Mohawk a full run of these doubled dice. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now see, folks, I'm laying these down on this stick and turning them all the same direction in the amount of time it takes you to sneeze and wipe your pretty little nose. All right, it's nothing, nothing, nothing. There's a number 1. A number 1 for Mohawk. And nothing. There's another number 1 for Mohawk. So we got 2 number 1s. There's another number 1. That makes 3 number 1s. So he's got 3 number 1s, no number 2. But we'll get him one. We'll just swap. Nothing. No reverse. What? What the what? No double die reverse out of his 10 coins. Yeah, that'll change. That'll change for sure. All right. His number 1 obverses gets 3 of them. But he's going to get to swap 2 of those back off to get the DDO2 and the DDR1. So he'll get a full set on his 10-pack. We all have the hunger for these shield scents now. Wondering what my next discovery is going to be if I make another one. Sitting here basically blowing my inventory and wasting through coins. Finding very little. But I'm having a good time trying. Yeah. Well, let's see. Sandigger will be next. Make sure I don't have any other requests. Raymond Longy says he wants 5. I think they're all about the same, Dirty Water. Yeah, I think it's more like the same number of each, more or less. Okay, Eric and Raymond want 5. Can do that. Okay. All right. So Sandigger comes up next. He's got 20. How did I do that? Hang on. Get my chit straight here. Sandigger got too many. My computer went, what? Wait. Zing, zing, zing. All right. Sandigger got 20. Well, the reason there's more DDOs is because there's 2 different dies. And there's only one reverse die. So you are likely to find and see more obverses than reverses. Just because you're 1 in 3 of finding a double die. But that's only because there's 2 obverses and 1 reverse. So your odds of obverse to reverse are going to be different. Should be 2 to 1 obverse to reverse. And 1 in 3 of finding a double die versus a normal coin. And I will be searching the remainder of what I have left here at the end of the show because I'm going to need them. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Because I'm going to end up having to find more of these double dies to be able to swap people out to get a total set for everybody who invested in this plan here. There's a number 2. So, give the man a number 2 on the scoreboard. Give him a number 1. There's a number 1 on the scoreboard. Yep. We got a rider. I'm trying to ride up over another one. Okay, let's see here. There is a number 2, a number 1. There's another number 1. There's another number 2. Okay. So he's got 2 and 2. So he's got a total of 4. So far, he's got 4 double dies. Let's go with reverses now. That's 1 right there. The double die reverse. I'm making sure I'm looking at the right coin. Now I am. Okay. There we go. One of the double die reverse. Let's see. There's a second one. You got a perfect 2 sets out of this. Perfect 2 sets. Meaning he's got 2 of each die. Let me grab some more flips. I need a stack of flips. So yeah, he got 4 DDOs and 2 DDRs. 2 to 1. And out of 20 coins, he got 6 double dies. That's just about straight up 1/3. That basically played right into the hand that I was looking for. My estimate on value for these at the moment is about $10 per coin. We'll find out more as I get them on eBay and start selling them. Right now I don't know because my estimation is based on other varieties of other years, because 2024D until recently was unknown. So kind of new territory, you know what I'm saying? Takes me a little while to get 20 coins put away properly. That Sand Digger got a perfect run right there. I like that. That worked out very well. I will only put a postage charge on for those who have not already paid postage for reveals. If you're in the reveals this week, these coins will be put together with the reveals for savings on shipping. So they will come with your reveals. So there is that. Next up will be Frostbite. Frosty gets 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's 10. And now on Frosty. There's a number 2. Nothing else. Got a number 2. Obverse out of this. Let's check the reverse. He'll probably get 2 of them. Let's see how this works. Over time, we'll earn more. We'll know more about what these sell for. I've got to do some more eBay research. He got one of the reverses. So he got one obverse number 2 and one of the reverse. Which would bring him 8 normal coins. And Frosty gets a bag. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that as a type, you know, having these little double deers and these little double die reverses would be something relatively common. So I tried that out by searching through rolls of about 10 different issues and found absolutely nothing. 2024 Philly, I found one. I found one double die obverse doubled ear. It was extremely minor. I did not list it. I put them back in the junk. And so, yeah, just there wasn't anything worth listing. You know, because when you run into a roll and you get a plethora of 3 different double dies, it's like, yeah, these things must be common. And then you start looking and realizing, no, they're not common. I just got really lucky. So that is what it is. All right, here we go for Carl. Carl's second 10. We got a nothing, a nothing, a nothing, a nothing, a nothing. Wow, really? There is a number 1. Number 1 for Carl. A number 2 for Carl. So he gets a number 1 and a number 2 there. So that works with the averages. If he gets a reverse out of this, then he'd have 3 coins out of the 10 and a full set. Let's see if that happens. Everybody cross your toes for Carl. We're getting ready to go into the Wild Blue Yonder here. We need a reverse for Carl to have a set. And he gets his 9-iron out. It's interesting he didn't use a lob wedge for that. Yes, it is. Let's see. Oh, he didn't get it. But that's okay. That's quite all right. We will cover anything that you don't get. We'll cover on the back end with swaps and trades to get you all filled up. To get you all filled up. I am a goofball. Through the goofball. Tiptoe through my goofballs. I think it's the insulin, folks. It has to be the insulin. It can't be the mood adjustment medication. You know, my anti-homicidal pills. The VA cares about me. All right, Carl. He already had a hell of a bag, and I'm not going to stuff his bag any further. Carl, you'll get 2 bags. Double deer on a 24 Philadelphia, huh? See insulation. I haven't had a whole lot of insulation lately. All right, 2101. Been on for 2 hours with this, and we are down to the wire. Eric, Sergeant First Class, gets another 5 coins. I think this looks like about 5. It is. Okay, so I can't count. There's 6 of them here. We'll just see, because I don't want to throw any back. All right. A nothing. A nothing. A nothing. A nothing. A nothing. This doesn't look good. A nothing. A nothing. Wait a minute. Yep, a nothing. A nothing. A nothing. And a nothing. Holy moly. Well, Eric, you proved that bad luck can still happen. If it weren't for bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. Whoa! Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Wow. So, can you buy 5 coins and get all normal coins? Yes, you can. 'Tis possible. It's just been proven by a young veteran who did not know that he would be proving that today. I am going to find Sergeant First Class's first envelope and stick these inside his first. And it be that. Raymond. Raymond gets 5. And that's about 5. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5. There we go. Let's see what Mr. Lungy gets. There's a number 2. See, it's just that easy. You go through one bunch, you get nothing. There's another number 2. And then I got high. Okay, so we got 2 number 2s out of that. Oh, Frank. Good day, sir. Amy, good day to you. Let's see here. Looking for the double die reverse. There's one right there. The doubled line under that big bar right there. It starts right about here and goes over here. Nice doubling right there and on over to here. And that is not normal. So we pull that out as a doubled die. So Raymond wait a minute. Is Amy Haggerty actually Eric Maith's sister, or is he just calling her sister? You claim him as blood relation, Miss Amy? So this cat is actually your brother? Let me ask you something. How many times did he get dropped on the head as a child? Just wondering. Many. Okay. That That makes sense. Thank you very much. I was wondering there for a moment. So I got Raymond in and out. Done. Yes, yes. You're innocent? I never really thought you weren't. You seem like a sweet young lady. No, I think anytime Eric got dropped on the head, well, he kind of asked for it. That's everybody unless I forgot anybody or need to add anybody else in. Oh, you're learning a lot here. Awesome. You're learning more about your brother or more about coins? Am I doing my job or not? About coins. Cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and partake of the remainder of this batch here if nobody else wants in on it. And I am going to find all of the remaining die varieties in this 6 rolls that I pulled and opened. They will be used mostly to swap out coins for you folks to get a full set of the 3 known double dies for 2024 Denver Lincoln Cents. You may stick around and watch as you please. I will continue broadcasting until I'm finished. Thank you very much, and have a good night. I will keep talking, though. I mean, I talk almost all the time anyway. Actually, I don't. Sometimes I frighten my dog when I speak during the middle of the day because he isn't used to listening for me talking. A lot of times I just kind of go up to him and give him a mooch on the nose and say hi. And he says hi. And then I go back to work. It's that simple. Hey, Chubby Pop Chaser, how you doing, buddy? We are going through 2024 D Lincoln Cents here. Pulling coins out, which are doubled dies. We've got 3 different doubled dies that we know of that we're finding in these. Here's one of them. That's double die obverse number 1. It's a doubled ear. So I'm going to pull that out so it can be marked as such. There's a double die obverse number 2, a different doubled ear. And there's another number 2. We'll see what I find out of this batch of remaining coins. There's another number 1. And this is 25 coins I'm going through, 25 coins at a time. Okay, so 4 obverses out of 25 coins. Now I have a double die reverse to be watching for. Yes, Frank, these are all 2024 Ds. They're all out of the same original rolls. There is one double die reverse to watch for and 2 double die obverses. What I was doing here in a pull was at $2.50 a coin. I will go through a random selection of the coins for you, and what comes out of it is yours. Looking for, there's one of the double die reverses. Now, if you look at this coin right here, it has a single border along the bottom edge of this bar. So you only see one line down there. Now, if I move to this coin, you'll see that there's two lines right there. That's a double die reverse. What's that eBay number about, Sandigger? So I keep looking for the double die reverse, expecting to probably find two of them. That's kind of how it's been working out. I only found one. So I only got one in that bunch. But it's okay. What are we talking about, Sandigger? I can't look up that number right now. If you can describe it to us, I don't know. I don't know how to find an eBay number. I have to search by title because the search by number doesn't seem to work right for me. It always comes up with no results when I try to search using a number. Oh, Eric's on it. I can tell you that there's a lot of garbage out there being touted as the real McCoy. You'll never see me tout garbage as the real McCoy. If I say it's the real deal, I'm pretty sure it is. That's kind of how I do this. No 2025s there. There haven't been any 2025s around here yet either, but I haven't exactly done a lot to find any. So I'm turning these around to the right direction now. Getting my 25 coins together here to look through another batch. Got to get these swap coins together. Got to find some of these things. All right, here we go. And that is a number one. That's a nothing. That's another number one. So there's two double die obverses and 3 coins. There's another number one. So that's 3 out of 6. They'll catch up to me, though. Like they just have. There's a number 2. Another number 1. Another number 1. There is another number 1. And that's all. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Flip it over on the reverse side and see what we see. There's one. First coin. First coin. Double die reverse. Right there. Second coin is not. The third coin. Let's see. Let me tilt these up a little bit. Make them easier to see. Why work harder when you don't have to? All right, here we go. That one's going nowhere. That one as well. That one. And that. And that. And that. Oh, come on. Give me a couple more. Oh. There's one. Right there. All right. Well, there's 15 coins left on that, so that would be 15 out of 25, meaning that I found 10. And it doesn't jive with a 34%, but it's not horrible either. All right, the last little stretch, and then I'm done for the night. That's a nothing. That's a nothing. All right. There's a number 2. Need a couple more of those, and I need a couple more of the reverses. Number 1, I'm all filled up. I don't need any more right now. Didn't get any more. So out of 7 coins, I got 1 double die obverse. Then out of 6 coins, I would like to see 3 more of these, but I don't think I'm going to see it. None. 0. Zilch. Drop in the bucket. 0. Zilch. Nothing. Nada. Okay. So that does that for me. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you guys for coming to spend time with me and take a look at this little windfall I ran into there with the 2024D Lincoln Cent. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Be good.